Welcome to this week's episode of Cruising with Clergy. Today I'm going to catch up with Fr Joshy, who's another one of our Carmelite priests. He's the parish priest of St Bridget's Wulguru, as well as the administrator of Mary MacKillop Parish, Munningborough, and Holy Family Parish, Gulliver. Today he said he'd meet me at St Joseph's the Worker Church in Wulguru. Fr Joshy, welcome.
Thank you.
Ready to come for a drive?
Yep, I am.
Looking forward to it.
I am.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Let's go.
You're cruising with Clergy.
Fr Joshy, welcome to Cruising with Clergy today.
Thank you, Neil.
Excellent. Now, I believe you've celebrated 10 years in Australia recently.
Yes, Fr John and myself, we have completed 10 years.
And you've been at Wulguru the entire time, apart from a little bit of settling in?
Yes.
Yep.
I came to the parish in January 2011.
What changes have you seen in the parish over the 10 years?
That's a good question. So, we have seen more people coming to church, and then after a while, them disappearing for a while, then new families coming. So there was an increase in number of parishioners at some stage, then they stayed for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So it is interesting to see, and still it is happening.
Yep.
All the parishes, I believe.
Yep. And recently you've taken on some additional responsibility with 2 extra parishes as well. How is that progressing?
That is a new arrangement brought in by the bishop in September 2019. A new way of ministering more effectively to the parishioners of Munningborough, Gulliver and Wulguru.
So when you came to Australia, you were quite a young priest, a new priest. What was your time like in India before you came to Australia?
I was working in a parish as parish priest for 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and then working in a printing press
Oh, okay.
for 2 years. So it was a way out for me from the printing press and from the parish responsibilities there. So when I approached my provincial with a request of going for some studies, he asked me whether I would be able to go to Australia
Okay.
for a few years.
And that is a special ministry of the Carmelites, the printing press in India, and we as a diocese purchase a number of books through that printing press. What sort of printing does it do?
It is a special ministry taken up by our province there, and we print almost everything other than currencies. So we print 7 or 8 newspapers and a number of books, lotto tickets,
Everything.
almost everything other than currencies.
And tell us a little bit about you growing up in India, your family life.
I come from a small family in God's own country. I always say God's own country, and some people say, no, that's not God's own country, but ask Google. Google will say, Kerala, God's own country.
Oh, okay,
a
right.
small state in South India.
Mm-hmm.
And I have got a brother and a sister. Both of them are married,
Mm-hmm.
and both my parents are alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So growing up in India, what sort of sports did you play, or musical instruments, and what led you to the vocation of priesthood?
3 different questions. And the first one, I come from a country that is a bit mad of cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah, used
Another
to-
one. I was talking to Father Shilvan about that the other day.
Okay. So I used to play cricket with my friends, and I don't think that I was that bad. Yeah, but and I used to play basketball as well. but I haven't played any of them since I came to Australia.
So we should start a Australian priest versus Indian priest cricket side.
That would be a good idea, especially since we have got some young priests from India.
Very good.
So they may be good at some of them, I believe. And regarding my vocation, so I come from a big parish, and that has got some 7 or 8 resident priests there.
Right.
So it is like half of the clergy in our diocese living in one parish and looking after one parish.
Yep.
So I think my association with them, they were very friendly. Some of them were very friendly, and I think my friendship with them created in me a desire to become like one of them, a priest like them.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was in my high school, the vocation promoters from the Carmelite order came to my high school and told about their way of life. I got interested and I gave my details, and see where I am now.
Fantastic. Is that something that all young people should look for? Is that role model in their life to help discern their vocation?
That would be a good thing, or something that would create a desire in young people, especially for religious life or Christian life, for both men and women.
Father Joshy, it's been fantastic driving with you today. We finish off by your favourite song or hymn. So what might be yours?
There are a number of hymns and songs I like to listen to. And when you ask, what is that one? I do not know whether it is a hymn or a song, but I like this a lot. You Raise Me Up.
Yep.
That's how I Google it at times, and whenever I feel like listening to that, because it gives you a kind of relief and gives you the message that someone is there for you. I take it as God. It doesn't say God is there or someone else is going to be there, but someone is there, and yeah.
That's a very popular one. We've had that before. So Father Joshy, we'll listen to a little bit of that as we finish up today. And thank you very much for your time and your ministry in our diocese.
Thank you, Neil, for your time.
So I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy